Well, happy Passover, happy Holy Week. Well, I thought I'd share a little midweek message or thought this week. I was reading something and it really struck me differently. And it comes from the Gospel of Mark. And it happened 2 days before the Passover. So since we're just now beginning Passover, it would have been 2 days ago in this story. And it says, the Passover feast of unleavened bread was only 2 days away, and the chief priests and the teachers of the law were looking for some sly way to arrest Jesus and kill him. But not during the feast, they said, or the people may riot. While he was in Bethany, reclining at the table in the home of a man known as Simon the leper, a woman came with an alabaster jar of very expensive perfume, made of pure nard. She broke the jar and poured the perfume on his head. Some of those present were saying indignantly to one another, why this waste of perfume? It could have been sold for more money than a year's wages, and the money could have been given to the poor. And they rebuked her harshly. Leave her alone, said Jesus. Why are you bothering her? She has done a beautiful thing to me. The poor you will always have with you, and you can help them anytime you want, but you will not always have me. She did what she could. She poured perfume on my body and beforehand to prepare for my burial. And I tell you the truth, whenever the gospel is preached throughout the world, what she has done will also be told in memory of her. Later in that same chapter, he describes the Lord's Supper. And I thought it was interesting because in verse 22 of that chapter, he says, while they were eating, Jesus took bread, gave thanks, and broke it. Same terminology as used by the woman who broke the bottle and gave it to his disciples, saying, take it, this is my body. And then he took the cup and gave thanks and offered to them, saying, and all drank from it, this is my blood of the covenant, which is poured out for many. I tell you the truth, I'll not drink it again of the fruit of the vine until that day when I drink it anew in the kingdom of God. The irony, 2 days earlier, a woman in her last ditch effort to try and somehow connect to God broke open the most valuable thing she had and poured it on him. And then just a few verses later, Jesus tells us what's about to happen. That he is going to have his own body broken and then poured out so that we will be blessed. Might we this week be reminded that it is in oftentimes the sacrificial things that we do for the Lord where his memory is most recalled. Continue to be kind this week, caring, and be free with your encouraging words for others. And I'm sure that come Easter, the tomb will be open, and you will know the joy of living the Christian life. Amen.